The man album are the biggest thing. Make a did for them artists of Request and T.I. and Ashanti and all of these people. All them artists say them are the biggest thing and don't even get one collab on their album.
What the fuck?
August 20. And that's why we're out here at campaign.
If you talk about music, the album yeah, are already the biggest album.
When you and your friend can link up on me ends, we don't need a room, cause me have the white Benz.
No filter. None whatsoever.
Massacre aka dancehall overdue premature baby.
I want to say congratulations, Massacre, on your album sale.
All of the rest of artists them will drop album. Me and Uno know which album are the worst out of the whole of them.
So congratulations again, Massacre, for having the worst selling.
Jesus Christ!
So that's where Beenie Man, even after his release of his album Eminence, he's still out there and busy putting in the work, promoting the album, my people. As we see where several interviews are loaded up where it seems as if Beenie Man is going to speak on this project internationally, my people. We are talking about like World Star Hip Hop platform. Plus, we see where the international podcast with DJ and Nor seems like them have interviews are lined up and all of that, my people. Plus, locally in the newspaper and all over, we see mentions of the album from Billboard platform and all of that, my people. I get me, I say, so things is looking up for Beenie Man as it relates to this album. And in terms of the listening, you know, quality, a lot of people is loving the quality of the album and say, yo, them, you know, are tuning into the vibe of the album and them love the songs them and all of that. And one more person who would be extremely proud outside of the producer, Kemar McGregor, my people. We are talking about the likes of Foota Hype from the Straight Nation. You see, Foota Hype is stated that he contributed to the album, him, you know, help write some of the songs, and he was there when them are record throughout all of the process and support. And he would have speak highly of the album, my people, stating that, you know, it has the most international features, and also would have take some shots at Vybz Kartel and his album as well, my people. I get to me, I say, to the extent of where we would have see Vybz Kartel and Ishawna hang out, and of course, we would have see a lot of people in the comment section. I say, well, you know, I make certain mentions of Foota Hype. I say I'm gonna crash out when you see the video and all of that, my people. Take a look at what Vybz Kartel and Ishawna been up to, my people. Check it out.
And that's why we're out here at campaign.
What the fuck?
August 29, National Arena. I'll be there.
And me? Where will you be, motherfuckers? Yeah.
So yeah, my people, that is Ishawna and Vybz Kartel stating that a regular day, you know, drink some champagne, not no rum and boom and nothing cheap. You get me, I say. And of course, you don't know, as we said, the comment section can't help themselves. Them love to see when Vybz Kartel and Ishawna link up, because you know where the conversation go towards, my people. You get me, I say. However, before we even get to what Foota Hype had to say as it relates to the album, we are going to look into a couple of things more. You see it, we see where Vybz Kartel chef, you know, would have hit back at some people, would have call her ugly, my people. You get to me and say, yeah, man, she is stating that she does not need filter and all of them things there, and she look good and pretty on any side, my people. Check it out.
Come on a fake page I watch, man. Come live without no filter. No filter. None whatsoever. Good style, bad style. Ugly wear. I don't love it from black people too much. Ugly wear. I'm posting picture that I want to fling a filter over. I'm going to fling a filter over. Come I put on one filter and I say no, I'm not put on no filter because I'm not insecure about nothing about myself. Nothing. So I don't need a filter.
So yeah, my people, one thing with social media is not an easy place, you know. people them not easy. We don't know say the girl not ugly, man. Don't stop it, man. You see, the only issue where the people them have with this lady is because she affiliated with Vybz Kartel. I don't know, you have a lot of people where, love and respect Vybz Kartel, but you have a lot of people where don't rate Vybz Kartel. So anybody around Vybz Kartel are going to be quote unquote collateral damage. So of course, that is the reason why they would attack her. But, upon a regular day, there is nothing wrong with the lady. You get me? I say, but I just saw social media. You see, it's a rough place. So if you can't take the heat, you have to just stay out of the kitchen. So mums say, she does make them know, say, she pretty from any angle. Not sure what are your thoughts and your views, though, my people. Any thoughts, you can make even know in the comment section. But we just have some people out here where we just tell you whatever them want, tell them not really care if a facts are delusion, my people. You get me? I say, yeah, man, just as we see the likes of One Kevin a crash out when it comes on to Massacre album sales. I know that I say some things and have a straight face, but that's me. I wonder how the man them say them things and serious about what they are saying, my people. So the likes of One Kevin are convinced his followers that Massacre has the worst performing album and Def Jam label, my people. Boy, you can't make this up. Check this out.
I want to say congratulations, Massacre, on your album sale. Congratulations on this album. You're doing very good. And 4,000 and change copy in your first week sale is a milestone for a youth like you. You see me, I say. So, first and foremost, big up the Gaza people. Them. Me don't want to feel mad at what me I say. But the truth I choose. We have to congratulate the youth of being one of the artists who have the worst sale album for Def Jam. That's the worst sale album for Def Jam. Go and check Def Jam record and see if any other album that Def Jam ever promote. Def Jam have 4,000 copy sale of the first week sale. That's the worst selling album Def Jam ever come across. And Jamaica, they are praising. Yeah, he doing better than Vybz Kartel. He's the worst selling album Def Jam ever promote. Is Massacre album. So congratulations on your worst fucking sale album. And you're gonna make you look like someone to do something. If Vybz Kartel album, God and Time, did not have problem when he put it out, if Uno never fuck with the numbers, if Uno never fuck with the internet, Vybz Kartel album would have sell way more than where it sell 3,000 and change. So stop acting like you don't remember that. You don't remember so the man drop him album first week sale. You don't remember what happened? The album I feel get all pulled back down and re-put back. And still, with the number where Kartel have beat you by far. So congratulations again, Massacre, for having the worst selling album in history of Def Jam.
So yeah, my people, as me tell you now, on social media, you get the way I say, it's really a grimy place. So as we say, the ones them we just look by you straight and plain and just tell you be things, my people. Them not care if it makes sense, yes or no. And probably I want to say, I want Kevin that and whatever and Ray and what them always I say about One Kevin. But we see other, fans of Gaza where would I out here if my profess intelligence and all of them thing there. Would I park up the intelligence one side and just talk, be something as well, my people. We are going to check in for what abridging. I think he goes by the name Malabre on TikTok. And when you hear my call out Flex in defense of Triple X, say Flex sound bad mind because he must say, Triple X always are going like him intelligent. And, the G would have out here tell his followers a bag of things when it comes on to Massacre where can tell me if he's talking facts or no, my people. Check it out.
Massacre, a.k.a. dancehall overdue premature baby. Yeah, man, them and then I give him about 40 million here right now and just getting boss. So me I say, I'm still prematurely being called the quote-unquote king of dancehall. Go on, man. Massacre. The dancehall beat him stick. Tommy Lee beat him, Skilly Bang beat him. Massacre, me I say the same 3 credit card by the 40,000 units of album sale. Me I hear say internal purchase them. Me I hear say album no sell. But basically because of the only claim to fame we don't have to cling to it. Me I hear say the same 3 credit card by the whole album them. You go. Massacre no use. First and foremost, Jamaican people no buy album. And then secondly, international market no accept Massacre like that. So I couldn't there, so the sales come from. A Massacre buying own album them. Suck on no mama.
Yeah, my people, that I go on for what I go on, as me say, the music, the music is a serious thing, man. You see it, you want the music, we make you park up everything where you hold there. And, just start talk up a bag of thing. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, right now, even some of the subscribers, them are look on our sideway because, me that say you don't know everybody know the platform or work with when we are get first week numbers. You see it, yeah man. You know say that platform present the numbers, and now we get to understand that other ones and ones have access to illuminate, and they are presenting numbers that is not coordinated with what the person who actually give out the numbers initially. If you don't know what me talk about, you know what me talk about. But the man them need to just keep it real. You see, that is my problem with out here. Man, them just need to keep it real. No man supposed to pad up or fabricate no man numbers to make no man look good or feel good or whatever. You get to me and say, yeah man, your works or your quality of work supposed to speak and people support your work according to them liking and how you're promoting and all of that, my people. You get to me and say, so may I get to understand that one of our fellow artists, them the numbers that was given first is not that number himself, my people. So me don't know what to think. As me say, if you don't know what me I talk about, fine. You see it. If you don't know what me I talk about, I just say go. But at the end of the day, as me say, the man them need to keep it real and stop the foolishness, especially with them type of thing there, because you don't know a dance hall and a lot of ratings not in this space and so forth, especially with like the platforms them. So we are trying to run the thing away where the chain of thing just run on a level where the man them just have to just know say, well, that is dance hall. But if the man them fatten the man them number or take off man numbers and all of them thing they for please a particular audience, that is not a good thing. But at the end of the day, last but not least, my people, as me said, the likes of Foota hype, boy, Foota hype about a bag of fire. And also with a speak on the greatness of Beenie Man's album and his contribution and what he expects and so forth. And when it comes down to Beenie Man album, you don't know, as me say, Beenie Man, you see, just like how you have Vybz, Kartel, you have Massacre, you have Alkaline, and you have a bag of people talk a bag of crap and so forth. But me, man, me no bungle up with people when me I deal with music. Me deal with music by myself, people. So, when me listen to the album bad. Yeah, see, that's all I can say. Yeah, man, me have a bounce, along with a couple of the other new albums, them people. You see it, as me tell the people them a couple of times, when it come on to Beenie Man album, it in my top 5 at this moment for the release of the year. You get to me and say, anyway, in the top 5, you can put it to all the album bad. As me say, when you listen to the album, it's like, listen, it's like them construct it a way where you get that vibe there. Like, listen, them classic Beenie Man, it's them people. You see it? Yeah, man. So, well put together track regardless of where it reach and all of that, my people. And that is Beenie Man. So, any card can play. But make us see how it goes still. But we have to take a listen at Foota Hype, because if you feel like me, I praise the album, listen Foota Hype.
We do hard work for the album, yeah. And the album is number 1 on all genres, number 1 right across. And on normal something, it loud, Beenie Man on top of the world again. You understand me, I say? So watch this now.
Every Jamaican used to fight crime. One love, that was the first punchline.
First things first. People must respect music. A lot of albums drop. And me and Kemar decide to deliberately drop Beenie Man album after everybody else drop them album. When you notice say a Beenie Man last drop album? No. All of the rest of artists them drop album. Me and Uno know which album are the worst out of the whole of them. We not have to call the name. But everybody pan Yasso know which album are the worst album out of the whole of the album them a drop. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 album drop. I want to make sure. Six album me can count. 6 album me can count. And everybody yes so know say which artist drop the worst album. If we're gonna talk, cause me sit down in a people, you see how long me not go live? I watch everybody do them thing. Now, me could talk about music. If you talk about music, that album yeah are already the biggest album. If you talk about music, Eminence album is already the biggest album. I'm going to show you something now. See? Everybody else will drop album, either VP or Atlantic or Def Jam. Listen them name here now. Atlantic, VP, Def Jam, and be a big label. Them say, me broke like dog and me a dead for hungry. Them say Flavor McGregor a fake money ma all up. Zine and Flavor McGregor and nobody. Who have the biggest checklist on an album right now? Beenie album feature Rick Ross, Retomi, T.I., Maya, Ashanti, Steph London, Vanessa Bling, Chanel Muir, Tifa, Kraft, Elephant Man, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross. Which one of the album I drop can compare to that checklist here? That are the first thing. Which one of them album are out can come? Remember the man them signed to Def Jam, them signed to VP, them signed to Atlantic, them. Which album checklist bigger than this? None of them artists in a vice free, you know. Remember them say Flavor broke. Listen, you know. Cause sometimes, one of the fans them make them trick on you, you know. Remember who say them rich and them are the richest thing of them don't have not even one sensible feature on them album. Not even one. Listen this good, you know, bro. Them signed to Def Jam. Them signed to Atlantic. Them signed to VP. Flavor McGregor, one single person. One single person. One single person just I work with the street. Even Foota hype, Kevin Masco, street we I work with. Oh, him have, remember the first song we drop. I want to pay attention, you know. The first song we drop. Because them hear Snoop Dogg a DJ and sound different. Them say AI. You remember when you drop that song there? Them say AI. Now, how stupid can you be? We could have song produced and I put out on all platform with AI Snoop Dogg. Uno a idiot. Uno na no blood clot sense. When me hear the boy them over TikTok talk about AI, me have to say, as some people dunce, you think you can put an AI Snoop Dogg and just go blood clot put up, but you have Snoop Dogg, but you think Snoop Dogg business at open land? So now, we drop Rick Ross and Beenie Man. And little girl named Renita. What am I going to say now? When you hear Rick Ross as a Kemar Flavor McGregor, Beenie Man, when you hear it. We have T.I. on the album, then they're AI too. Them they're AI. Craig Illusion, we talk about Beenie Man album, Eminence. Ashanti, AI. Maya, AI. Rotomi, the African Afrobeat singer, a AI? No album will release, not heavy like that album, yeah. None. The closest thing come to this, a Massacre album. And the two biggest, the three collab we have, one, Damien Junior Gang Marley, and the two Batty Girl them. Kaim Avan, Coffee, and Lila Ike. So right there, so, me I wonder what kind of meds Massacre hold, or if at the record, me not really just undone judgment upon him, but me I wonder if the record label force him to put Coffee and Lila Ike on it. Because you have Queen Africa, if you want to go for a rest, you have Chanel Muir, you have what the next little girl name? You have Jada, you have whole heap of girl. We are going good. So why in fight we go put Lila Ike and madness that them make him do? Other than gang, the next two collab are foolishness. Cause him nothing put on Lila Ike and Coffee on that. If him even put on one of them, since you say you are BG Current then. Or you not put on one of the bad girl them. Or you not put on Vanessa Blink since you're not a link. So, Beenie Man album of the biggest and the heaviest collaboration them. Now, me see the vlog of them attack and them not talk the real thing them, you know. Them not talk to the album, yeah. Or the first album. iTunes, Apple iTunes, put on them advertisement. Once you click on Apple, yeah, I go see Beenie Man album advertise. Billboard just put the album in them rotation. Oh, nobody not say that. Oh, nobody not talk about that. Them then a normal something. Beenie Man are the first dancehall artist with the album here. I don't know about the rest of the album them. The album here where me work on, this, when me a part of, are the first Jamaican enter the All Genres chart at #1. All Genres chart now have nothing to do with reggae, you know, and have nothing to do with dancehall. No. All Genres are compete with Taylor Swift them and Kanye West them and Rick Ross them and the whole of them. And #1 Beenie debut. Oh, them now flood the tabloids with that. You know why them now flood the tabloids with that? Because Beenie Man now pay nobody on social media. Beenie Man don't have no social media presence. That's why you don't know these things. The All Genres chart is bigger than the reggae and dancehall chart. When you hear them talk about, oh, iTunes and this and that, them are talking a reggae category and dancehall category. Beenie Man enter the All Genres chart at #1. That is history. Ahead of Kanye and everybody. Oh, nobody not talk about that. Oh, them vlogger boy you not talk about that. Notice some of them stop talking about them artist album, you know. Cause it not go nowhere, it not sell, nothing, it not sell. First thing, want to pay attention again. Right? Them say, well, I would upon it. If Coffee not upon it, I would upon it. Me not listen to it, you know. So if she not upon it, me stand corrected. Zin? If Coffee is not on it, me stand corrected. Zin? Beenie Man show flop. Me not keep Beenie Man show. Me not help keep Beenie Man show. Me give suggestion. A album me a talk about. Beenie Man show flop. That not have nothing to do with me if it flop. Me give my advice them and me give my suggestion them and them not take my suggestion. Beenie Man I'm own big man. Zin? So if him not take a suggestion and go ahead with him show and it flop, that not have nothing to do with me. Me a talk about the album where me work pan. The album where me have rights pan and publishing pan. That me a talk about. Oh, we a kill everybody. Everything I get crushed with that album here. And nobody now talk about that. Nobody now talk about that. Nobody now talk say Beenie Man get a beaten what day when the show now go on. Cause him no book fanboy and rare. Zin? And now the man come dominate the whole space. The man album are the biggest thing. Make a did for them artists. Of Rick Ross and T.I. and Ashanti and all of these people. All them artists say them are the biggest thing and don't even get one collab on their album. So them are the biggest thing. Make we talk about that. You know why them don't have no collab on their album? To pay for the feature cost too much money. And them say them rich. So okay, McGregor could have able to pay for so much feature. And them say them rich. And can't pay for no feature. That no look no way too, no. Remember saying, no, when you get paid for your feature, you know, the money no stop the say, you know. When you pay for the feature, you have to pay for the promotion too, you know, and the radar spins and all these things, you know, you never know. So someone wanna sit down and just watch phone and things they just get up and chat out of the mouth. Some man say them rich, you know, tell them to prove it, you know. Cause them say Flavor idiot and Flavor no money and Flavor only could chat him out. Oh, Flavor have 6 or 7 collab where them can't ever get one. And the whole of them dep on record label. The whole of them dep on big record label. And Flavor do this by himself with Foota hype as him look a street shooter. Make it make sense. Make it make blood clot sense. And go check the chart them. Me go say something to you now again. Because a lot of the fans don't know what them boy are do. PLI them come from social media come tell. Alright. I'm going to show you something. Did you know that streaming, you have free streamers and you have subscription streamers? You did know that? You have people who pay for stream and you have people who stream for free. So when you see some boy quote some numbers, you have to ask them, say, are those paid streamers or free streamers? That you have to ask them. Me can chat loud now, you know. And me can talk big, you know. Because we work a pay off, you know. We are show them say, we run this bumbo clot here. And me run the algorithm here. Anything me touch off it. Beenie Man come out to everybody. Go look on paid streaming. Subscription streaming. Nobody come close to that album here. A Beenie, out of all of the album them a drop, a Beenie, Eminence, have the most paid streaming numbers. Not free stream. Paid where people are pay money, pay subscription to go listen. Not free. I'm a big kid. Me just a teach some of the people them. So when them a fabricate the numbers, them a tell you know, ask them what free and what pay for. How much people are stream on the music or pay. Make a reason. Cause I like your comment. It's a little hypocrite comment, but I like it. You say Fox Foota, but still don't mean that because you have the big artists, them mean it good. And I'm not talking Beenie Man, just speaking over. You talk Beenie Man. Because Beenie Man have the big album. And we have the big album with the big artists, them. Go production quality. And see which one of them album you can compare to the quality sound. Where you hear upon the rhythm, the mixing, the quality of the voice, the quality of the instrument, the sound of the bass, the mixing, the production. Tell me which one of the album them better than this. Which one of the album them better than Eminence? Mixing wise, sound wise, sound quality. When you put in your speaker like this and play it like this. Yo, production wise, none of the album them can compare to this. Track listing wise, none of the album them can compare to this. Feature wise, none of the album them can compare to this. None. And out of all of the 6 albums that drop, we know the worst one. The one that forward and disappear the fastest. Dead last in forward. In the album race. None of them now talk say Billboard declare the Grammy expectation in that category. And them now say a Beenie and some other, and some man not even there. Go look. Only can go Google it and look. Some man not even there. So, me not gonna play all the Beenie Man song them here, so I want to go stream it and go buy the album. I just tell you now, not with them blogger boy we chat about album, them can't compare quality sound, mixing, and all of them things that nothing. Them can't compare feature on the album, them can't compare nothing. Are the cleanest, baddest, best production album this out right now. None of the album them can test this. None. I mean, I talk to you, we work on this. Uno can compare. Go on the sound system, pull up some man album, play and listen on the sound system, and play this and see if not two different things. Quality at the top tier. Feature, top tier. And then a common boy artist we have put on this. You feel like you look at a big giant. Here you have the #1 urban song in America. Check a flag. Rick Ross have one of the biggest album out now. Maya, big, Ashanti, big. Aye, me go on look at store. Me don't know if Flavor want me telling you this, but me go on look at store. Cause I'm gonna feel like I just chat Foota hype or chat her. Zine, can you see the album here? Me take it serious, you know. Cause someone don't know, you know. Me there with the album here from the inception. From the idea, Zine, and when Kemar Flavor McGregor, I am here and say Foota, I could work on the album. Zine, because some boy gonna feel like I'm hold my phone now, man. I don't want to put on the phone. When some boy feel like a chattings we are dealing with, most of them niggas up on the internet, we are talk about the music, don't know nothing about the music, and them don't directly involve. Zine, some boy are directly involved in our music. Them one can talk. When Flavor link and say album mode, we did it from the rhythm them a bill. That time being in a ear nothing. From rhythm a bill, we did it. Zine, writing session them we did it. Now, me don't know if them want me telling you this, but me am a one big man. And we love a project and our project. So me a go now a side story about the same song here where we are listening now. Because some of you don't know the ins and outs of this music thing. You see that song here? We wanna hear and I saw it did bill. And I saw this did bill, you know. Really and truly, that song here originally was Ishawna, Beenie Man, and Foota hype. Now listen, you know. The song here, same song I request. And Renita was originally Ishawna, Beenie Man, and Foota hype. Zine? So, when you know Flavor head mad already, the man the head chip out, him and Ishawna go at it, and him decide say, him no want Ishawna upon him song. Me I say, keep up on this song, the man say, touring time a problem sure again. Wait. I'm sorry, me no busy you know. Me can give me suggestion, and you not work with it, I saw him take off Ishawna off his song. Zine? Somebody else sing Ishawna part. Me can't tell you no who. Somebody else sing Ishawna part. And when we go so boom, and go for clearance, no clearance. So that person have to take off his song too. Big, giant name, giant artist, big artist in America. American artist. Have to take her off. Anyway, get back to the part. Me and Ishawna, they in the studio. Ishawna find the style. Me and I write the chorus. Moses end up coming to the studio. Beenie father the studio. find film style, find film part, me and him write film part, studio session, lock everything, me do my part, no clearance too, so I have to change up the whole song. So when you see Rick Ross and Beenie Man and a little girl and here Renita now, show you some flavor good you. Because some of them don't know these things. I don't even know if you want me telling you, but I can tell you. I'm going to tell you just as well him give me the story, I saw me and go on it. Little girl link flavor and say, yo, me a singer, you know. Either in a DM on TikTok or Instagram. And flavor say, hey, you a singer? Send something at me here. And she send something. And flavor hear it and say, no, that little girl is bad. And make she sing over the chorus. Remember the chorus sing 2 times already, you know. Ishawna sing it already. Him and I fall out. The next woman sing it. The next woman that sing it. American artist. Big giant American artist. Have to take off she off her song. This little girl from nowhere. We don't know her. Flavor don't know her. Nothing. She just DM Flavor and say she can sing. And Flavor say send a song make me hear. And she send a song. Make Flavor hear. And Flavor said, no, she bad. Boom. Send the song to Jamaica. Boom. Make she record. Boom. For her first release. A Rick Ross and Beenie Man and she. Think about that. How great is that? How blessed is she? The first single now. Hey man? Rick Ross and Beenie Man. Oh, she one lucky so.
Say my people, that is the likes of Foota hype and where Foota hype deal with and where Foota hype saying. You get me? I say, yeah man. But several albums released with the year and you know, with a you don't when it comes down to Foota hype and Vybz Kartel and where them a deal with and whatever, that I feel them business, my people. I no respond to that. But me wanna say based on all of the albums them when me listen, me wanna say Kartel have the worst album. You see that I think that even though Foota hype never call him name as it relates to that, but me figure say him would there in terms of what I say him have the worst album. But I don't think Kartel have the worst album. Foota hype would have to explain in details why him say that still. You get me I say? But at the end of the day, where like a lot of the Gaza fans them would have talked down on Beenie Man album. Me can say Beenie Man album bad like wow as well, my people. And if there's a man where just listen music and just for music, go check out the album and see, say I no cap me a cap. But anyways, big up on yourself and bless up on yourself, my beautiful people. And as usual, we catch you in another one.